COVID cases continue to break records in Lee County, and testing is becoming more difficult to find. You may have noticed this if you're looking for tests. Today, Lee Health announced it's going to be expanding services to try to meet this growing demand. Fox 4's Rob Manch live at Page Field tonight. And Rob, this is one of the sites they're talking about expanding this testing for folks, right?
Yeah, Patrick. So Lee Health is planning to offer drive-up testing at their convenient care center here near Page Field starting sometime next week. But that's a responsibility that the Florida Department of Health used to handle before it started closing all of its mass testing sites only a few months ago. Back on May 28th, the mass testing site at CenturyLink Sports Complex was shut down by the Florida Department of Emergency Management. At that time, the agency said it was no longer needed because of a decrease in demand. But now, Sam Patel at Carroll Pharmacy says that demand is higher than ever.
We've been getting bombarded with the calls for testings, and we just direct them to the CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, big box stores.
The problem is the appointments at those big box stores are all booked up in Lee County. This was CVS's website when we checked Monday. Not a single appointment at any store. And at Walgreens, the nearest store with an open slot was in Miami.
It's very hard to find a same-day appointment or even a next-day appointment because of the limitation of testing facilities and the tests available out there.
And when people have a hard time finding testing, they may not know if they're positive. Dr. Thomas Unash at the University of South Florida says that means they may not quarantine and can continue to spread COVID-19.
Cutting back on the testing is just one way of blinding yourself to what the real situation is. And if you're blind, obviously, it's going to be really hard to effectively counteract what's going on.
Lee Health is continuing to break records for the number of COVID-19 patients it's treating, and it says it's trying to meet the need.
Yesterday we did 469 tests. We will be opening 2 additional curative locations, and at Page Field we will be offering a drive-up testing site.
Lee Health says Page Field should have that drive-up testing by next week. But until then, Patel is telling his patients to try to order the tests themselves.
It's not a bad idea to keep a 1 or 2 tests at home so you can use it in emergency.
And here at Fox 4, we've tried to make it easy for you. We've compiled a list of all the sites here locally that are offering COVID-19 testing. You can find that just by heading to our website at fox4now.com. In Fort Myers, Rob Manch, Fox 4.